True story, there was actually a little bit of a smear campaign, so to speak, that was going on over the weekend as other websites decided to try to piggyback off of Wrestling Inc. And they tried to take transcript highlights of the interview that I had with Shawn, and they tried to manipulate the words in a way where it looked as though there was some type of heat that was going on between Shawn and Triple H. Oh yes, there were websites that actually operated like this, and I actually have a very short list of just the websites that I need to give a fuck you to, that tried to, basically do copy and paste, and they didn't even try to verify what the hell was being said. And what really made it like, come on, are you that freaking lazy? Was the fact that the interview was accompanied with the transcript when it was originally given to Wrestling Inc. So you could easily, if you wanted to hear the interview, it wasn't like, oh, it's a 30, 40, 50 minute thing. No, it was a 10-minute thing. And a lot of people that had listened to the interview, they were like, what kind of bull crap is this? What are these guys pulling over here? That's not what's being said in the audio. And a lot of them would not retract. A lot of them would not issue an apology. None of that stuff. So I got to make sure we give these websites a all points bulletin so that you guys make it be your business to stay away from these websites, because if they're going to be operating like this, and as it is, I already and I always tell you guys to take what you see and hear from some of these wrestling websites with a grain of salt. But when you have sites that operate like this, it's like, oh hell no, let me just go on ahead and stay away from these guys. Okay, I have the notes right here. I think fan-sided is okay. Let me just that's actually good. Yeah, fan-sided is actually good. They actually did a good job, as well as Wrestling Inc. I can't think of the other site that actually got it right as well. But one site that definitely told a fabricated story was WrestleZone. Geeks and Cleats, they're another one. Basically, there was a part where I had to ask Shawn about would he come out of retirement to work a match against Triple H. Like if Triple H came to him in the near future and said, hey man, I'm ready to hang up the boots for good. I would love it if you could do me the honors and give me my last match. And what a lot of the sites like WrestleZone, Geeks and Cleats were running was as follows. He'll always be my friend, but right now we're not on the best of terms. I don't agree with things he's doing, and I just feel I left on as close as a perfect situation as you can. And I always just want to make sure that I honor that and take care of that. So certainly I'd consider it because he's my buddy. And then pretty much it's straight after that. And then you had some knuckleheads like this one dumbass at the Geeks and Cleats site. He goes, I can't recall a time where Triple H and Shawn Michaels weren't on good terms, but I'm curious to know how bad is it between them and the full story behind the fallout. Now, first off, dumbass, you're trying to make yourself, seem like a writing professional. I can't recall a time where Triple H and Shawn weren't on good terms. How about right around that WrestleMania time where Shawn Michaels was supposed to drop the strap to Stone Cold Steve Austin because Vince McMahon and crew, they decided that Austin was the man. And this was a point where Shawn Michaels, his back was screwed up. He was taking drugs to try to heal the pain and all that, ease it and all that. And he was just in a completely different zone. I mean, do you guys even have the freaking WWE network? Because this is well documented. So it's like, what the hell do you mean? I can't recall a time where Triple H and Shawn Michaels weren't on good terms, because leading up to that WrestleMania match, Triple H had finally reached his breaking point with Shawn, and there was actually a good number of years where Shawn and Triple H did not talk as a result of that, thus a la they weren't on good terms. So it's like, who the hell is writing this stuff? And I remember I came after them, WrestleZone, bunch of other people. I went after Ryan Clark's E-Wrestling News. He just butchered the hell out of the interview as well. It's like, come on, guys, the audio's 10 minutes. You can't confirm what the transcript is. You know, you can't match up the transcript that you have to the audio to make sure that you're telling everything accurately. And I emailed all these sites, and somebody from Geeks and Cleats had the nerve to say to me, you know, oh, don't appreciate your tone because I need to bring to your attention that this site had it as that's where we originally had grabbed it from. And I'm like, okay, so basically you just blatantly admitted that you do copy and paste. Okay, if you're going to do copy and paste, do it from the sites that definitely will check their stuff. Go with WrestlingInc.com. If you're going to do copy and paste, do it from them. Okay, because the guy that runs it all over there, Raja, he is a thorough guy, as well as his staff. They are very thorough over there. So, you know, I told her, I said, and you telling me about my tone and all that, honey, if the roles were, I didn't call her honey, but basically I'm saying to her, honey, if the roles were vice versa, and somebody took your words out of context, and they bended it in a way where it just looks so bad, and you're like, I didn't say that, what the hell? You would be upset as well. So let's not beat around the bush and try to play a game of bullshit. And that put her in her place. She didn't reply back or anything like that, but I can't stress it enough. Stay away from Geeks and Cleats, freaking Ryan Clark and his stupid ass e-wrestling site, and WrestleZone. Stay away from those guys.